It's Alyssa here over at Books and Cats, and today I shall be doing the movie quote book tag, if I said that right. Movie quote book tag. This tag was created by my friend Ashlyn over at Words and Stuff. She tagged me like a couple weeks ago. We won't mention that. I was putting off filming this because I knew it was going to take me like 92 years. I had to get everything out and take stuff off my shelves and all this other fun stuff. So anyway, we are here. It is happening. Basically, it's a tag where you have things inspired by movie quotes. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Anyway, let's get started. I had to like write down answers because this tag is like really long. Love you, Ashton, but it's really long. The first one is holes. I can fix that. Which book broke you? And that would have to be hands down The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I know it's a super basic thing to say and everybody's read this book and blah 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 blah, whatever. I love this book. Still one of my favorites. It broke me. I don't usually read sad stuff. This is one of the very few that I read that I really cried really hard, and it just I'm still broken. Like, what, 3-4 years later? And I'm still broken, John Green, so thanks for that. And quote number 2 is Mean Girls, she doesn't even go here. And that is, pluck a character from your least favorite novel and put them in your favorite novel. Now, this isn't like my least favorite one, but it's like the least favorite one that I own, probably. Dash from Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and I'm gonna put him in Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging because he's really funny and really cute, and I think he would just do well in this series, and I just would love to see him be a part of it. I don't know. I think it would just be a really fun time. Princess Bride, As You Wish. Which book would you wish out of existence? This one I don't own. I think borrowed it from the library, or no, I might have gotten it like as a free Kindle ebook thing, and it's Storm by Bridget Kremer. I don't know how to say her name, sorry, but it is a terrible book. It is very stereotypical. It has, you know, the guys in it that are super hot, but like they're jerks, but like people are still attracted to them, and like, oh yeah, they might be bad boys and they might be like buttholes, but we're gonna try to redeem them in some way. And I can go to a certain extent of people being like, you know, kind of terrible and being a villain. Like, don't get me wrong, I know, like, you know, people can redeem themselves. There's just no going back from this one, man. I think I got probably like 50 pages in or something like that, and I just wasn't feeling it. Put it down. I couldn't do it anymore. Quote 4 is Aladdin. You ain't never had a friend like me. What book has the best friendship / circle of friends? And that would again have to hands down be Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging, the George Nicholson series. This group of friends, they are hilarious. They have the best time, the craziest adventures. I just love this series, and if you haven't read it, I highly suggest you do. I think anybody can read this series, but it's sad because she passed away, I think, last month. It was so sad, but it's really good. I love them. I love her group of friends. They're just hilarious. Titanic. It's been 84 years. What was the first book you remember reading? I don't really remember, I remember like books as kids. I don't remember reading them. The first books that I actually remember what happened in them, well, it had to be the Babysitter's Club books. When I moved down to Florida when I was like 9 or 10, I got a library card, and those are the first books that I checked out, and that was children being loud outside. That was by far the first like series that I had read. I picked out on my own. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, those were really like the first books that I remember like sparked my reading life. I mean, I didn't get past book 4, I think, but I still read them, so read like the first 2, 3, whatever. Quote 6 is Cinderella. Have courage and be kind. What book made you the happiest? And that would have to be Keeping the Moon by Sarah Dessen. I really love this one by her. I love most of her books, but I especially love this one. I just remember when I read it, I was like super, super happy, and I think it's really just a cute story. I remember the characters just were great. I really would like to reread it because I remember being really happy when I read it. Or I was just happier back in the day when I was like 16, you know? Those were the good old days, but, you know, now I'm old and miserable, so there's that. Quote 7 is, Last of the Mohicans. Stay alive, I will find you. Choose 2 favorite characters, and now kill one of them. Now, this is just a really messed up thing to do. I don't know why. So I'm gonna have to pick Kat from the Lux series and Juliet from Shatter Me. I haven't finished this series. I finished this one. Okay, spoiler alert, if you haven't read Shatter Me, go away, like right now. Okay, are you gone? Good. I would kill Juliet because she ends up with Warner and she's okay and she's happy and she's fine. So it's cool. That's why I want to kill her. Because I don't know what happens with Kat yet, because I haven't finished. But I would kill Juliet because it's like, well, she ends up with Warner and she's okay and it's happy and it's fine and so it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, you guys can come back now. And the next one is Jerry Maguire, You Had Me at Hello. Which book had you hooked from the first line? And that would have to be Shatter Me again. And the first line is, I've been locked up for 264 days. I just want everybody to read Shatter Me because I don't know why. And not everybody has read it because it's like literally the best thing ever. Anyway, so yeah. That's incentive to read it. Labyrinth. You have no power over me. Name a hyped book series / author that you couldn't care less about. Sarah J. Maas, man. I cannot get into her. I don't understand the hype. I don't think she writes that well. Yeah, I think she writes problematic storylines. And that's just my personal opinion. Star Wars Episode 5, I Am Your Father. Which book has the worst parents and then the best ones? I really like Kat's mom in the Lux series. She's really, really cool. I think she's like a normal mom, and she asked her daughter, like, what the heck are you doing? I mean, she's chasing around aliens and stuff, but her mom's still like, you need to be home. So, I think she makes a really realistic mom. Yeah. I really like her. I dig her. Then the worst parents would definitely have to go to Juliet's parents and Shatter Me because, yeah, they just totally abandoned her. They were like, oh, yeah, you're crazy, and we're just gonna not have you anymore and put you in a crazy asylum place. Yeah, worst parents ever. Like, worst parents. They just gave up their child. Wizard of Oz, I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too. Who is the most evil villain? Anderson. Anderson is a, pardon my French, bastard, and I hate him. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I hate him. Indiana Jones. Snakes. Why is it always snakes? What book made your skin crawl? That would have to be, which I'm pretty sure I mention in every video, Illuminae by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. Yeah, this book had so many moments where, like, my skin was just crawling because I was like, that's terrifying. This book, so many times I was like, oh my god. I was like, why is this a thing? So, definitely this one was really intense. Also, apparently I was also the only one who didn't know that it was a companion series. I didn't know that. I did not know that it was a companion series. I just found out like this morning. So yeah. Napoleon Dynamite, your mom goes to college. Which character was laugh out loud funny? And I'm pretty sure that would have to go to any character in the Stephanie Plum series. Everyone in this series, I just love so much. And they're like Stephanie's not the funniest character in the series, but even there are some times when she does stuff and it's so relatable that it's like really funny. But definitely some of the funniest laugh out loud moments I've had in books goes to this series. Jurassic Park, Life Found a Way. Which creature is your favorite and from what books? I don't own these, but they'd have to be definitely the creatures in the Amulet books. They got some cool creatures / monsters / elf things. Oh my gosh, the graphics are just so cool. If you've read them, then you know what I'm talking about. They have all different kinds of creatures and hybrids and all this stuff. That's really, really cool. So definitely, I can't pick a particular one, but they have some really cool ones. I can't think of anything else, so definitely those. Say anything. I gave her my heart, and she gave me a pen. Which OTP of yours didn't make it till the end? This one was more, I was rooting for them in the beginning, and then like it changed, and then I understood why it changed, and that would have to be Finn from the Switched trilogy. Him and Wendy, I was like hardcore shipping, and then I was like, it was one of those like book 2 was like, what? I'm sorry, what? And then by the third book I was like, okay, I understand now. So, the OTP though, the original, what I was in it for, didn't make it. But I guess, I don't know. I don't mind it, obviously. I mean, much prefer who she ended up with, but definitely interesting how my viewpoint changed. And that is it, people. I actually made it through the tag. There is a bonus question where you can pick your own quote and, you know, make your own question, but I'm too lazy for that, and as it is, this was time consuming as it is, so I'm just like gonna be complaining this whole video about how long it is. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't tag anybody because I don't know, I just don't. I think everybody should do it. It's a fun tag. I enjoyed it, and again, there were a lot of repeats, but for different reasons, so there was that. But yeah, if you want to, go down below and like and comment, and if you agree with me on any of these, you know, share some of the same feels, any of that. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Goodreads, stuff like that. Have a fun time. And yeah, that's it. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!